Nights. Welcome to our March 1st edition of the KCSMA Nightly News Morning Show. I'm Zanaya along with Justina, hoping your morning is off to a great start.
At this time, would everyone please stand for the pledge of allegiance to the flag. All staff and students in the classrooms and halls, please pause at this time. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Cameron and Safari from Mrs. Harrison's class.
Now, at this time, would everyone please pause for a moment of silent reflection. And now, with your latest weather forecast, here's Keith.
Good morning, Nights. I'm Keith with your weekend forecast. We can expect a high today of 64 degrees under rainy skies. Our low overnight will dip down to 51 degrees, and our high on Saturday should top out at 67 degrees. Our chance of rain today is 50%. Tomorrow, 50%, and on Sunday also 50%. On the beautiful campus of KCSMA, our current temperature is 53 degrees. With your nightly news weather, I'm Keith.
Thank you.
Thanks, Keith.
And now, here's Abby with your Teacher Spotlight.
Good morning, Knights. Our teacher spotlight this week is none other than Miss Taylor. Miss Taylor has been teaching for 4 years, and this is her first year here at KCSMA. She has been married to Dr. Cliff Taylor for 16 years, and she has one son in college and one daughter in middle school. Two of her favorite hobbies is listening to music and watching football games. Her favorite subject to teach is math. The college or colleges she is alumni of is University of South Carolina. The most inspirational person she can think of who's had the greatest impact on her life is her mom. Her hometown city and state is Charleston, South Carolina. With your Teacher Spotlight of the Week, I'm Abby Davis.
Thanks, Abby.
With this month's KCSMA birthdays, here's Kennedy.
Good morning, Nights. I'm Kennedy with your KCSMA birthdays. In kindergarten, we have Noah on the 1st, and some teachers we have are Miss Bagwell on the 3rd of March. In some 5th graders, we have Keith Kamau on the 7th, and we also have Jalen Buffington on the 7th. We also have Layla Ivory on the 16th. I'm Kennedy with your KCSMA birthdays. Goodbye, Nights.
Thanks, Kennedy.
And now, here's Morgan with your Friendly Friday friend.
Good morning, Nights. I'm Morgan with your Friendly Friday friend of this week. This week, our Friendly Friday friend is Jaden Felder. And he is a member of Miss Bevan's homeroom. And his favorite subject is math. When Jaden completes high school, he would like to pursue a career in basketball. He is a member of the basketball team. Jaden has one brother and 0 sisters. If he had to nominate a Friendly Friday friend, he would nominate Miss Bevan because she is kind. With your Friendly Friday friend, I'm Morgan.
Thanks, Morgan.
With the latest news and happening around KCSMA, here's Savannah.
Good morning, Nights. I'm Savannah with what's happening around KCSMA. Saturday school starts tomorrow here at KCSMA for 4 weekends. Tickets for the first father-daughter and mother-son dance are on sale now. Flyers were sent home with information about each dance. The date for the dance is March 27th. 4th graders exhibited their poetry skills through KCSMA's Poetry Cafe. Kudos to Ms. Agresta and the 4th grade team for an excellent performance. Let's watch.
Welcome to Poetry Cafe!
It's Poem O'Clock.
Time for a rhyme! Tick-tock, ding-dong, bing-bong or chime. Poems are wishful, wish-filled, sublime. Come, unlock a minute for poetry time.
The Unicorn by Shel Silverstein.
A long time ago, where the earth was green, there were more kinds of animals than you ever seen. They were running around free while the earth was being born. The loveliest of all was the unicorn. There were green alligators, long-necked geese. There were humpty-bumpty camels and chimpanzees. There were cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn. Now the Lord saw him sitting and it caused him pain. He said, "Stand back, I'm gonna make it rain." Oh, them silly unicorns. The goat started goating, the snake started snaking, the elephant started elephant, and the boat started shaking. The mouse started squeaking, the lion started roaring, and everyone was aboard but the unicorn. The green alligators, the long-necked geese, and the humpy bumpy camels, and the chimpanzees. Noah cried, close the door, 'cause the rain is pouring. We just can't wait for the unicorns. Now the water started moving, drifting with the tide. The unicorns looked up from the rock and cried. The water came up and started floating them away. That's why you're never gonna see a unicorn to this day. You'll see green alligators, long-necked geese. You'll see the humpy bumpy camels and the chimpanzees. You'll see the cats and rats and elephants. But sure as you're born, you're never gonna see no unicorn.
All fourth grade art wire sculptures are on display in the library. Also, don't forget to take a look at Ms. Taylor's Black History Month art. With what's happening around KCSMA, I'm Savannah. Goodbye, Knights.
Good morning, Knights. I'm Natalia with your KCSMA lunches for next week. On Monday, we have whole wheat corn dogs. On Tuesday, we have beef nachos. On Wednesday, we have pulled pork sandwich. On Thursday, we have spaghetti and meatballs. And on Friday, we have Domino's pizza. I'm Natalia with your KCSMA lunches. Goodbye, Knights.
I'm Savannah with one more event happening around KCSE. Next week, Georgia Tech will visit Mr. Donnelly and the science department to put on a week-long vacuum tube for display.
My classes have been learning about prominent black musicians for the entire month, mainly those that lived and worked during the Harlem Renaissance. The Harlem Renaissance was a period of time, roughly 1920 to 1930, where a large population of African Americans migrated from the South to the North for a better life, escaping poverty and racial discrimination. This mass exodus created an artistic and intellectual shift in culture like none other. Prominent figures during this time include Duke Ellington, Langston Hughes, and Fats Waller. Please ask your students about the Harlem Renaissance and let them teach you a little something that they've learned in music class. Thank you.
Thanks, Savannah.
And now, here's Chase with a few words of wisdom.
Good morning, Knights. I'm Chase with some wise words. Now, every story has to have significance. You try to read into every little thing and find meaning in what anyone says. You'll just drive yourself crazy. You quickly believe in something you shouldn't believe, thinking something you shouldn't think, or assuming something you shouldn't assume. But something to think about, I'm Chase.
And now, here's Miss Taylor with some interesting facts about Black history.
Good morning. My name is Mrs. Taylor, and this is Mrs. Cook, and this is our Black History Month segment. We celebrate Black History Month all February. This is the time where we recognize those that were very influential in our culture and in our communities. We recognize our ancestors that come all the way up to our current influential African Americans. Thank you for your time. Ashe.
Thanks, Ms. Taylor.
And now, here's Naori with some Black history information.
Good morning, Knights. In honor of Black History Month, listen to 6 inspiring quotes from civil rights icons: Desmond Tutu, Langston Hughes, Frederick Douglass, Colin Powell, and Coretta Scott King. My humanity is bound up in yours, for we can only be human together. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. The time is always right to do what is right. Have a vision, be demanding. Hate is too great to burden to bear. It injures the haters more than it injures the hate. With some inspiring.
Thanks, Naori.
That wraps it up for this week's edition of the Nightly News. On behalf of the Nightly News Morning Show crew, thank you for tuning in to our show.
I'm Zanaya.
And I'm Justina, wishing you a fantastic Friday and a fabulous weekend. Remember, make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. Goodbye, Knights!